band to see if there's any tightness there. And we want to make sure that as we do this test that IT band is sitting over the top of that greater trochanter. Okay? So the way you want to do this is you want to get this leg and you want to have as much contact area as possible. So I'll have him right up here against my body. I'm going to stabilize his hips with my right hand, so my cranial hand. I'm going to externally rotate his hip. Okay? And actually, so I'm going to stabilize here, externally rotate, and then, so I'm in extension, slight external rotation, and then I'm feeling for, I get here and I get a kind of springy feel. Now, if I was here and I let go of my right hand, then he's going to go a lot further, right? Because I don't have him stabilized up here at the pelvis. The other thing is, too, if I have him here, but I let him go into some internal rotation, then a lot of times they can go a little bit further, okay? So you've got to have that slight external rotation. You've got to have that stability up here on the pelvis, and then I get him, and that's about it. Okay, and as you're working with the patient, or you're working with each other, you should be able to feel that that's a little bit tighter than if you didn't get him in that full external rotation or you didn't stabilize him at the hip.
Were you stabilizing him on your thigh?
Here? Yeah. Or really, yeah, just my side, my hip right here. So I've just got him pushed against me there. So, I mean, right now, if I let go, it stays. I mean, it's tight. That's tightness right there. So if, you know, a lot of times the girls are a little bit more flexible, so I would have to stabilize her a little bit further, you know, someone else a little bit further down until you get to the tightness. But the reason that I get here and I don't have to do much anymore is because right now that IT band's tight. So I could let go. And aside from his hip wanting to go into that internal rotation, it's pretty much just stuck there.
So the most downward force you're putting on the leg is gravity. You're not actually pushing down at all.
Yeah. I mean, so when I get here, just so that I can get that kind of infield, I do give him a little bit of just a little bit of that downward force. Okay? But no, I'm not pushing real hard at all. I just want to make sure that is that truly the end range. Am I truly feeling the IT band that's tight? I think I loosened up as I tested it about 5 times. Any other questions?
What about the Thomas test versus the Thomas test we learned before?
Okay, let's look at that. I don't think there's a whole lot of difference other than the Thomas test I think that you learned. So let's go through the Thomas test that you learned.